Hello guys, this is going to be a video of me talking about how I quit my job to do YouTube and why I quit my job to do YouTube full-time while living in my Jeep. Alright, I guess first up, let's talk about why I quit working a job that paid good money, was a steady job. I knew I wasn't going to get fired or anything, and just a good job in general. Why did I quit a job like that for the life I'm living now? I know a lot of people don't understand that, or a lot of people are looking to do what I'm doing but don't know how, and this is going to be the video for that. This is if anything, it's just going to explain about why I did what I did, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and maybe you guys can do the same thing if you can, if you're in the situation that I was in. So here's the reason why I chose YouTube to one day become my job instead of a job that I already had that was paying good. So working a job where I'm in one town, working the weekdays, and only being able to go out on the weekends when everyone is able to go out also, wasn't cool. I didn't like that. I love getting out and checking out cool places, but a lot of the times when I was working, I would only be able to go out on the weekends, and wherever I went, just with the time I had to go out, everything close enough was just kind of packed, and there's just too many people. And doing so, living in my Jeep, I can go out whenever I want to anywhere, and I can do that during the week while everyone's working, and it's a lot easier on me, so that I can go out and enjoy myself and do all these things when a lot of people aren't there, which is awesome. I love that. I love that aspect. And after a while working at the shop, you kind of just, not even at the shop, just being in a town where you're there, you're just there, and you get to work Monday through Friday every single week, you know that. So you only get to go out on the weekends, and I know when Sunday rolls around, you got to get back to the house to do it all over again, and then just keep working for the weekend. And doing that, I just kind of felt trapped doing the same thing every week. You kind of just feel trapped inside of the town, only being able to go out so far and doing so much, because you can't, you have to go back Monday and do it all over again. It kind of just like repeats the process there of this endless cycle of whatever you want to call it, man. And living in the Jeep just gives me so much freedom of being able to go anywhere and to just do anything I want to whenever I want to. I'm on nobody's time but my time. So this is pretty much the shop right here, what I'm showing you guys, and I worked here for I think about 2 years, maybe 3, I don't really remember. But this is not my first job. Out of high school, I used to work at a grocery store, doing produce, stacking vegetables, fruits all day. And I got tired of that. I hated being inside working. It just felt like I was just trapped. I just love being outside doing things, And so I quit that at, I think I was about maybe 18, 19 at the time. I quit that job, and I was out of work for a while, and then I just decided, my dad has the shop here, and he always needs help, so go ahead and try it out for a while, and ended up working there for a couple of years, and it was good. I liked it. It was good work. Made some good money, which it's actually how I saved up a lot of money. I never really bought anything, but yeah, that's the shop. And as for why I choose making YouTube videos that I've been doing now for, I'll say 2 years. I'm not really sure exactly how long I've been doing YouTube videos, but 2 years, and I only have 600 subscribers now. Why I choose to keep doing it instead of going back working a job where I know I can make money, and doing YouTube right now, I'm making absolutely no money. All I have is money saved up from working, which I can talk about right now before we finish this question. I am a big saver. I never really buy anything at all unless I need it, like I absolutely need it. And working at the shop, I knew I wanted to do this, but I wasn't really sure, so I always saved money. Only really bought things that I absolutely needed, and bought things for actually my Jeep to live in. But yeah, so that's pretty much how I saved up around maybe $8,000, and then I started traveling, and I loved it, but I couldn't do it forever. So I actually took a little like year break, I think it was, saved up more money, and now I'm back on the road, and it's the best thing ever. I love it, absolutely love it, and I want to keep doing this for as long as I can, but I need my YouTube channel to grow in order to realistically keep living in my Jeep. But I'm doing it good right now. I got a system down where I don't spend too much money at the grocery store, and the gas is just, it's a given. I got to pay for gas wherever I go to, so that's my biggest expensive, food and gas. I think that's actually my only expenses is food and gas. Jeep's paid off, trailer's paid off, everything is pretty much paid off. But what was I talking about first? Okay, so let's go back to the question. So of why I choose living in my Jeep, trying to make YouTube a job instead of working a job where I know I can get money. And it's the freedom. It's the feeling of being on my own and loving what I do every day, and being able to see what I see. Being able to go anywhere I want to go. Like I said, I'm on no one's time but my time, and I love that. I don't like people telling me what to do and what I should do. I just want to wake up. This is what I do in the morning. I never really have like a plan of where I want to go most of the time. It's always just I wake up in the morning, or even that night, I think about what do I want to do tomorrow, or what I want to do today, and I make a quick plan in my head and I go do it. And I love having the Jeep for that. Also, this Jeep has gotten me into places where I know a lot of those 4x4 vans cannot get to, and that's no joke. I've been to places where I haven't seen anyone at ever, and there's a good reason for that, because they definitely can't get to where I'm at with the Jeep trailer. Just like the other day at Lake Powell, there was no one out there just because I don't think anyone could get out there, and I could get out there just fine with my Jeep. But in saying all that, I am very, very lucky to have a place like the shop to be at, and I learned a lot. I don't think without the shop I wouldn't know how to weld. I wouldn't know how to work on my own vehicle. I knew a little bit of working on my own vehicle before I worked at the shop, just because I had to know. I had a little car before. I was always working on it, doing something. But working at the shop, it taught me a lot more than just about cars. I feel pretty confident right now. If anything broke down in my Jeep or my trailer, I would know how to fix it. But and I have the shop to thank for that. I don't think without the shop I wouldn't be in that position. I don't think without the shop I would be able to do what I'm doing actually. I would have definitely spent a lot more money on taking it to a shop to take it and to do repairs than rather doing it myself, which I'm very thankful for. Not a lot of people will have that opportunity to have their own place to work on their own cars and trucks. So I do have the shop to thank for that. But hey, if you guys want to subscribe, support my journey, help me get along, help me live my dream life, and maybe make a little bit of money doing it, that would be very cool. I have a Patreon page down below in the description. I never talk about it, but I do have one, and it would really help me out in living this life. I post, if you guys go follow my Patreon page, I post most of the time. I post videos one day early for my Patreon supporters. So if you want to do that, go subscribe. Just for $1 a day, you can watch Sean's Jeep Life videos. You can see the little Brody dog one day early, what we're doing most of the time, for just $1 a day. That's a steal. So go check it out. You guys don't have to go check it out. I'm just saying, go check it out if you want to. If not, totally cool. It's fine. But I'm thinking I'm going to make some merch here pretty soon. Probably when I hit around 1,000 subscribers, I'll start looking into merch. I want to make hats. obviously, because I wear hats all the time, and then I want to make t-shirts. So yeah, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll make some merch for you guys to go buy. So see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's how I live in my Jeep. That's why I quit my job to make YouTube a full-time job. Thank you guys so much. Like and subscribe.